It's like, bro, no one cares. It's like those guys who ride around downtown with their fucking boombox blaring their music. Like, no
Here you
one fucking
go. Here's the
cares, bro.
attention.
Like, do you really think that you're gonna be doing whatever it is you're doing, and some woman is gonna see that and be like, "Oh yeah, I gotta fuck him."
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. I'm getting less angry with people and more like,
Are you getting the ick?
no, I'm actually getting more of the, you're gonna have to come where I'm at. I'm no
Awesome.
longer meeting people where they're at, bro. Like, I'm just not.
Yeah.
I'm not meeting people where they are anymore. I don't have the energy for it. Like you can be cool, you can be a friend,
Mhm.
you can even be someone I actually like on a different level. I don't give a fuck, man. If you're not meeting me where I'm at, we just not gonna meet up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not burning bridges no more, but I'm not gonna go further across the bridge than you are. If you aren't gonna meet me in the middle, we just not gonna talk. Sorry. I'll yell across that bridge. But this is as far as I'm fucking going. You know, and then we can decide if we want to go on your side or my side or build another bridge somewhere else. Cool. But all this shit about like meeting people where they're at, nah, that shit's for the fucking birds. Because you wake up looking back and being like, why didn't I get that done? And it's like, oh, because someone else didn't want to get it done or didn't feel like it. And, you know, or why didn't that relationship work? Sometimes it really is the other person's fucking fault.
Yeah.
They didn't take care of you.
Yeah.
You know, like, and there's nothing wrong with just fucking waking up and realizing like, I'm worth more than this. And I'm going to go get what I deserve. And if I can't get it here, I'll get it somewhere else. And to bring that home to service industry, it's like, yeah, it's okay to quit your job. I'm not quitting mine. I'm just saying I've had coworkers lately leave. I've been in situations where I needed to leave. And sometimes it's okay to just end it. Just move on. That sounds like a good place to start the episode, huh?
I mean,
good sad note.
That's yeah. Forget the intro, I guess.
The intro comes after the shot.
Yes. What the fuck's the intro again? Oh, welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the podcast where we pull back the curtain and give you some insight on what goes on behind the scenes of every bar and restaurant. We like to call that the industry perspective. Ding, 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 ding. What was it?
That was the one you did, yeah.
Like,
there you go.
Something like that. I don't know.
What's up, motherfuckers?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, where do you want to start today? We both had some topics. I wrote a bunch of shit down, like stuff that I'm either gonna throw out there or it's gonna be a whole topic. But I got things.
I can do two quickish ones real quick.
Okay.
One's a little bit of a sadder note, but fuck it, we need to talk about it because it's part of the industry. When you have like deep personal things going on, but like you gotta push that shit down and then go to work. And like you'd be like, man, I just don't want to fucking
that same day,
people, man. And it's like, oh, but you just gotta push that shit down, and then you just gotta deal with it and go to work, and you know you got your coworkers there for you, and or you know, and you're just hoping like, man, please everybody be cool. Please, nobody be a dickhead.
Don't piss me off today.
Like, because this is not the day. Because, like, it'll be like somebody... Please don't let this be the day somebody say, hey, you should smile more. Because I'm going to just trauma dump on you now. I'm going to trauma dump on you. Like, oh, you want me to smile? Yeah, well, my fucking relative died today. So how about you watch what you say? Because, like, you start saying some out-of-pocket shit like that to me, I'm going to trauma dump on you. I said that before. Start trauma dumping on people, man.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, man. It's so annoying. It's like... Why are you so serious? Oh, maybe because I just had a loss in the family. How about that?
Yeah.
Do you think I should be a little bit more happier now? Yeah, get the fuck out. Sign this. Get out of my face.
Yeah. And we were...
But they don't know that. Yeah. Well, they should stop telling people what they should and shouldn't do. Oh, you just say you'll be happier. No, just shut up. Just like I didn't have to say that. they don't have to say that too. And I'm not giving like these aren't specific examples. These are just examples. It's like the scenarios that run through my head, just with my overactive imagination. You just like I didn't have to say that. Neither does the person.
True.
Oh, they were just trying to. No.
Very true.
No. Hey, man, just look at people. Sometimes they're just, instead of saying something of like, hey, you should smile more or put on or be a little bit happier. Why don't you do something to make them smile more? Why don't you do something so they feel better about the shift? Give them some energy instead of taking it away. And I think that's what people should do and say like, hey, you should smile more. How about you do something like, hey, you know what, man? Here's some money. Or, hey, here's this funny joke I heard. Can I share it with you? Even if it's a dad joke. I mean, it'll make them roll their eyes, but they'll be like, all right, that was kind of funny. Like just something like that'll crack a little smile. Just anything that's...
I mean, shit, maybe their dad died and he loved dad jokes.
Maybe. And then that'll get them like, you know what? All right, yeah. But instead of you should smile more. Like we said before when we had the girls on, give us a reason to smile. Or, oh, your attitude sucks. Hey, maybe just shut the fuck up because you don't know what people are going through, especially service industry. Like we really do gotta just throw that shit down, deal with it later, and then it comes up with copious amounts of alcohol with your coworkers. Or in other unhealthy ways. But
I am usually said coworker. I am usually the person who gets dumped on the most. Pause. But
some people pay for that.
Some people do. They go to Dubai for it. Some people just go to the bar. Some go to Dubai. Some go to the bar.
All right. Careful now.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. Like people, I understand. Like a lot of people don't have an outlet. Especially when they're going through something. And, with our industry, we're so front facing with people and having to, interact and converse with people on such a regular basis. Mm-hmm. It's a little easier to kind of, you have to crunch it down, but it's a little easier to do when you have the next interaction, and you kind of just block it out. Mm-hmm. But there are a lot of people out there who don't have that. They have a quiet job in a cubicle or on a forklift or wherever it is that they might be. And they're just sitting there thinking about it the whole time, not talking to anyone. And then they come out to a bar or restaurant and they just need to talk to someone, or they need to feel seen. They need to feel heard. So like, I get it that, a lot of times that you need an outlet, you don't know where to get it. If you don't have friends, not everyone is lucky enough to have a good support group or an outlet. So I don't want to make anyone feel like you can't try to reach out to people. But as we always say, read the room. If I don't know you, maybe don't, trauma dump on me. But also, if you don't know me, don't assume to know what's going on in my life to then tell me how I'm supposed to be reacting right now, because you have no idea how I'm supposed to be reacting. Yeah. And this might be the best version that I could put together. Like, you
don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I was just gonna. Fuck, what was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. What was I gonna? Damn, I had something to just snap back to.
Trauma dumping on people?
Yeah, not just trauma dumping on people, but I think I was gonna piggyback off of like, this is the best version, or like on the flip side of that, some people could argue and say, oh, well, at least you're working and get your mind off of it too. Like, yeah, for sure. Like getting your mind off of things, you can, like, that definitely does help, but you're doing it in a way of like, you're almost on autopilot. Yeah. So like if somebody comes along, throws a wrench on you, you're just like, it's just going to fall apart. Like you're being held together by fucking, I'm trying to think of a very flimsy adhesive. Elmer's glue stick. Maybe,
Scotch tape.
Scotch tape is pretty flimsy.
No, it's not holding anything together.
Painter's tape.
Painter's tape.
It's not even really adhesive. It's just
there.
Yeah. So you're being held together by that, and somebody throws a wrench in it with some dumb comment. You're just like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, just I don't know. Just Yeah, for some of us, it's like, yeah, I want to work. I want to work, get my mind off of it. It does help because like just lingering on those feelings is not good. So for sure, going to work, it definitely does. Like it's just the whole process. Everybody's process is different, but
Absolutely.
yeah. I just kind of thought about that because I was definitely at work over the weekend. I'm kind of just like, fuck, man. Wish it was a little bit busier so I can like, rumble and tumble and work. But it was a little bit slower. I'm like, damn it, dude. Everybody was cool though. Nobody gave me problems. But
Well,
I definitely was like, I'm not giving the best customer service I can.
Yeah.
And I know it too. And I'm just like, fuck, I need to stay busy. Shifting gears. I saw this. This is pretty funny. Have you ever used your discount so you wouldn't get stiffed on the tip?
I've done it a couple times. Like I can honestly say not in a really long time. Even though there were times where it was warranted. But I have done it in the past when someone's been egregiously horrible.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, because like I just had this happen Saturday night. This guy was being super fucking annoying, but not outwardly annoying on purpose. He just was trying to be a main character by doing main character stuff, but it was all the most annoying things you could be doing while standing at a bar.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking sitting there just tapping his card loud as fuck to the beat and shit, and then dancing and everything. And he was tall
That's
too.
Annoying.
And it was just really like, bro, could you just chill the fuck out?
Could you not?
You're just getting a tequila pineapple, my nigga. I don't need all the pageantry. You don't need to dance for your fucking drink. But on top of it, he didn't tip us at all.
Oh.
And so then, every subsequent time that he would come back, I'd give him worse and worse service as far as making
so
him take longer. No, like he wasn't going to get the point. Like this motherfucker's dancing around like Cisco for no one. No one's watching him, So and he's singing the songs as they're going on. It's like, bro, no one cares. It's like those guys who ride around downtown with their fucking boombox blaring their music. Like no one fucking cares.
Here's the attention.
Bro. Like, do you really think that you're gonna be doing whatever it is you're doing, and some woman is gonna see that and be like, "Oh yeah, I gotta fuck him."
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. It's so fucking infuriating. And there was one point where he walked away, and he left the handheld like open where it said no tip, and he had signed it, and I was like, I could fucking hit 22% just like that. But I was like, nah, I need the good karma, so I left it alone.
Well, I saw this post where this somebody said, I told the Denny's waiter to round the tip up to 70, and this guy used his employee discount on our order. So without the employee discount, it came out to about $55. I told him to round it up to 70. So yeah, so 25% was their employee discount, so their total came out to $41.51. So out of 70, that's what?
That's so
41.
stupid.
$29 gratuity, basically.
That's so stupid. That's why you can't have nice things, man.
Yeah, I mean, they had a laughing emoji on it, so I don't think they took it too terribly. But it's like, hey,
it's not them, man. I'm talking about employers, because that's why so many places don't allow us to modify your tab. Like all those times where you're for guests out there who don't know what we're talking about, all those times where we're like, hey, I'm sorry, I got to get a manager for that, or hey, I can't adjust that, I can't do anything with your tab as far as the price or anything like that. It's because there's people out there doing shit like that. I'm not saying that it's like this sneaky, underhanded thing. I'm not passing judgment. What I'm saying is they did it thinking they would get away with it, but then that person saw their receipt and then posted
about it. Yeah.
You see what I mean? So it's like now you're calling to attention that you're, skirting the rules. And so that's why you end up like, it's, man, I know it's an old thing to say, but in this particular case, it really needs to be said. Like, it's the honor system, similar to newspapers back in the day. Like I saw this one podcast and they were talking about how newspapers aren't really like in print anymore and this and that. And I was just thinking to myself, man, I remember back in the day when I would go get newspapers, on my way to work or whatever it is I was doing. Not on a regular basis, but like knowing that I wanted something to read because cell phones weren't that popular back then to where everyone could get them and then you could just read on your phone.
Mm-hmm.
No, you could play Snake or tic-tac-toe, or Mindful, whatever. But to have the access that we have now, like we weren't thinking about that. So we were doing newspapers, but you could pay your 50 cents for a newspaper and you could take the whole fucking stack if you wanted to. But it was that honor system of like, no, you paid for one and you'll take one. And I remember some people it used to be a big deal on Sundays where the paper was $2. And some people would pay $2, but they take more than one paper. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Well, because I paid $2. Yeah, the paper is like quadruple the size on Sundays. That's why you're paying quadruple the price. But there's this mentality that people get that whatever I'm paying for, I'm paying too much and I therefore should be getting extra in return. It's like, dude, we're not the ones who set the price.
No.
But then when they let us set the price, look what fucking happens, man.
Yeah.
Because I know their manager saw that and was like, you fucking Gary.
Yeah, it was one of those Gary motherfuckers.
Because remember Lauren said that she would do that.
Yeah.
When she was up there. Shout out to Lauren. I know she doesn't really watch. I don't mean that in a bad way. Just she's busy. I'm just
Erica Quirk.
Yeah. She's
Turning Point US Gay. Yeah. I love that. That's such a genius thing. Let's see.
But yeah, so please don't do that. Don't cause attention to having those opportunities to be able to do shit, because then you end up with a venue that takes away all your privileges because people, take advantage of the system. I remember, case in point, when we both worked at Beauty, you couldn't do anything without a manager.
Oh my God.
Anything. Bro. You couldn't even move an item from one check to another sometimes, it feels like. This was years ago, so I could be wrong, but I just remember we weren't allowed to split checks.
You couldn't do shit,
or do anything without fucking government approval.
Seriously.
We had to go find the manager, and then they got to find the other manager. It's like, you got to jump through so many hoops.
Oh, I need your number for this and that. And it's like, oh my God. It's like, no, don't go nowhere. Stay right here the whole shift, because I'm going to need to do this multiple times throughout the night.
Mm-hmm. I have 5 tabs I need you to work on right now.
Yeah, and it's not like, and they can't just give you their number to use, because then they'll get in trouble if you misuse it. It's like, dude, what do you think I'm going to do?
Well, that's the thing. It's not what you're going to do, but that's what I mean. We can't have nice things, I've worked in places where I've been given a code by management, or management has trusted me with their code, and I never abuse it.
No.
And I've worked in places where I knew how to use the system better than the manager, and I still never took advantage of it. No, but that's because I just was like, I don't want this shit to blow back. And I get caught.
Idiot. That's why.
Fucked.
You're not an idiot.
Yeah. And I can't afford to not have a job. Damn near paycheck to paycheck for the most part. You know what I'm saying? You lose your job like that, you're scrambling. You lose your house, you lose everything just because you wanted to get an extra $20 on a fucking tab. It's not fucking worth it, dude.
It's not. It's really not.
Even if they piss you off, even if you really, really, really do deserve more, which in that particular case, I feel like the tip that they got was appropriate and they were being fucking greedy. And I don't like it when people do that, because you fuck it up for everyone else.